you and with love. Let's get it. Whatever is reverse is reverse. Whatever is upright is upright. You guys already know. One of the first cards that came out here for you, Taurus, is the Eight of Cups. Now, you guys already know I go off of energy, not just based off of what the cards are saying. Now, Eight of Cups is this is definitely you starting to feel less unfulfilled. Okay. Maybe you guys are questioning walking away from someone. So maybe before you were like, you know what, you were so gun ho. You're like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't want to have anything to do with you. But you know, what if they came in and started rubbing your feet, start kissing on your neck? They started doing something, right? They've been doing things to kind of bribe you to stay in some kind of way because it's the opposite energy of walking away. It's like someone has persuaded you to stay around. Okay, Taurus? Um, and you know, I love the fact that here it says that some of you could have this fear of change. And that's the reason why you're not walking away, even though you may have thought about it. You know, and we are going to clarify these cards so I can, you know, I want to talk about you. But it could be a fear of change, that type of energy, the reason why some of you are not leaving. That's just what it is, okay? Or it could be the fact that someone really has bribed you to stay, okay? They could have been telling you all types of stuff. Wow, you have the Two of Wands in reverse. Whoa, okay, all right. So here, this talks about long term, but it's the opposite. This is so interesting. You see how this Venus retrograde got y'all in a chokehold, y'all? You don't really know where your love life is headed. Like there's no certainty. You have no idea. You may be dating different people. You could be talking to different people, and you're like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just here. Okay. And that's what that's what I'm kind of seeing here. All right. At one point, maybe you really had envisioned a long term with somebody, but with the Two of Wands, it's like something has caused some confusion. You're not where you thought you were going to be. But you know, like I said before, you know, whether you're in a long term or whether you're in a connection or not, there's still this energy of not being able to walk away from someone, whether they're coming in and out. They don't even have to be living in your roof, but even if they're coming in and out, some of you are it's kind of hard for you to walk away. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Ooh, Taurus. Everything is in reverse. Whoa. Whoa. Let me move this out the way. Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody is moody. This is so interesting because it's like some of you guys are losing love for someone, but again, it's like I feel like the reason why you haven't left is because you are familiar with this person. Let's say you guys are single. I don't want to X you guys out because I know for some of you, you get a little attitude. You're like, okay, that's just not my story. I want to get to y'all in a minute. Okay, just let me fully put out the cards. I can only go one at a time. Okay. So for the couples, I feel like for some of you, you know, maybe there's some love that is being poured out, like a cup in reverse. It's like that love it's not in that cup anymore. But maybe you're staying, you know, again for right now because you don't know what the future holds for you, and that's the reason why you have your tail still sitting there. Very well possible. Let's get this last card so we can get to the singles because I can feel their anxiety here. Four of Cups. Yeah. I mean, to me, you know, this last card is whether you're single or not. I mean, the Four of Cups is just like, I'm not happy. If you're in a relationship, you're not happy. You don't feel like you're getting the love that you desire. You don't feel like you're getting the love that you deserve, rather. And if you are single, either A, you're separated from someone and you can't stop thinking about them. There you go. Can't stop thinking about this person, like, oh my God, like I know they're not good for me, but man, why can't I get this mamma jamma out of my head? Like, why can't I stop? Like, you gotta stop thinking about them. Like, you want them when you wake up, you want them when you go to sleep, you want them when you're eating your breakfast, then you go into the lunchroom at work. Everything you do, you just want them, right? So, you know, that's what I'm seeing here. But here with the Four of Cups, like I said, if you guys are in a connection where you've been with someone for a long time, I don't know, you got a lot of cups in reverse, y'all. The cups are turned upside down, and that should not be happening if you are in a relationship. That means that the love is running out. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to clarify this. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Taurus. I'm going to start clarifying that Eight of Cups. Let's see. For some of you, this is like a family situation. You maybe have kids by this person. This person is being disrespectful. They're disrespecting you. Right? So let's see. You guys already know my arms are wrapped around the camera, so please bear with me. This is for Taurus. All of these are upright. Thank you. More. Oh, you guys got so extra. So you have the Ace of Swords. All right, we're going to get to that in a minute. Six of Wands. Oh, I already know what this is. Woo! Death card. Nine of Wands. Good Lord. Let's get this last one. Let's get this last one. And the Eight of Cups in the upright. Isn't this interesting? Because that's in the reverse. Now, like I said before, I feel like it's been this back and forth in your mind. Remember, this is your emotions. This is not saying that you won't walk away. Let me just clear that up a little bit. This doesn't mean that you will not. This is that uncertainty that some of you have if you should even deal with them. But you're gonna know what to do. Why? Because you have Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which talks about clarity. And then once it's clear about what move you should make, look at what the cards are basically telling you here. You guys been watching Tarot. You know what this means. The reason why you have some kind of hesitation or apprehension is because at one minute you're kind of like trying to be a little optimistic. Maybe this is going to work out. Maybe this is going to work out after all. Even though I'm frustrated right now, maybe something will work out. But then it's the same old story. It's the same problems, which is wearing you down. You've persevered long enough. And then you have Malefic Planet. You got the Big Daddy here with that Death card. So for a lot of you, you're going to experience this energy. And I'm not saying that it's going to be forever, but this could be a separation, and it could literally be over with, because some of you guys have built up so much resentment towards your person, you don't ever think that you're going to get the love back. Remember, I told you that those cards were in reverse. And for a lot of you, once I talk to you on the phone, when you have been, when you're fed up and you don't want to deal with the person anymore, there is no take backs, right? So that is what that is basically saying. Some of you guys are still in this energy trying, well, this is going to be the most major one. I'm going to put this here. You're still trying to figure out if you want to end this or not, but let me go ahead and assure you, there will be clarity about what you should do in your relationships. Now we're going to go ahead. Let's get this Two of Wands. Now, Two of Wands, I also use this as partnership. Okay. Something looked really good at one point. Something looked very promising at one point in time, but now and not so much. Let's get the Two of Wands, please. Oh, right. Thank you. Ooh, look at that. Damn. I'm going to go ahead and take it. You got the High Priestess here. Look at what came out. You had another Malefic Planet with Mars. 10 of Wands and the Strength card. Oof, this is tough. Let me talk to the singles for a second. They're a little bit easier with this particular card. For a lot of you, you've already left. That's the reason why you don't see, this is why the future looks weird to you now. This is the reason why you're uncertain. You're like, I thought that maybe we can be together. I thought we were making plans. Like, this is what I thought, but it's in reverse. So the Tower card is like something occurred, something suddenly happened where you were like, oh, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And so for a lot of you, whether it happened 2 months ago or if it happened yesterday, you're still in this fog about your future. Two of Wands is future is long term. You have no idea how this is going to work for you. And what are you doing struggling with that? Because now it's like I'm frustrated. Like the Ten of Wands is like, this is weighing very heavy on me. And I put this my time and my energy in this person. And some of you guys still have emotional residue. I see it. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to say that it hurts. That you saw yourself with this person. You guys had conversations about it, obviously, and it's no more. But the Tower card is a realization. Now, for those who are in a coupling, oh, this looks like this is done. Remember in the first card, what did I say? I said you guys are trying to decide. You're trying to figure out if this is going to be worth it. Because for some of you, everything is combined. You have children, you have your money. There's a lot of stuff that's combined, and this is going to take a lot. I can't just jump up out of this. So that's why with that Eight of Cups, it's like, maybe not today. I'm not going to leave today. But then reality kick in with that Tower card. It's a breakthrough for you, but it's definitely a struggle. For some of you, I'm actually seeing that your person isn't even holding up their end of the bargain. You just feel overwhelmed in your own house. I see some of you guys are like, not necessarily screaming at your person, but there's like conversations like, why do I have to take the kids here? And why do I have to do this? And why am I pulling out food in the refrigerator? And why am I cleaning up? And you're just sitting there, you're not doing anything, or you're not home when you're supposed to be at home. And it's that type of stuff. See, that's what the Ten of Wands energy is. It's a lot of things that's weighing on you. Maybe things that you haven't even expressed, right? There could be things that you haven't even expressed. That's where the resentment is coming from. Let's go ahead. Let's get that Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, look at that. I want to take that. It didn't pop out, but I want to use that as reference. You guys are so extra today. For real, for real. You have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, I got to break it down because it's a different type of scenario. Let's talk to the singles for a second. Singles, you want to know what's so funny about you? There was someone who you were kind of interested in, someone who was interested in you. And let me tell you what you did. This is not your person. This is not your person, someone that you still have feelings for. You kind of gave this other person a try, but for some odd reason, you're like, I'm not feeling it. You have this internal conflict with yourself because you're kind of like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. I'm still missing this other person. So I do feel like some of you guys, this person is trying to communicate and you're not even answering the phone. You're not answering a person's text. Now, I'm not saying that for some of you, you're not experiencing this if you're single because you don't have a past person. You may be experiencing that right now, trying to figure out why the person isn't texting and calling you back. You're like stressing out. I really like them. What happened? It's in reverse. It's in reverse. So unfortunately, the person, I don't know. I feel like, if you guys were on a dating site or if it was two different people, you and somebody else, they may have chose the other person. Just going to tell you. But some of you guys are doing that. If you're single, you got somebody in the backdrop, and you're not really paying them any attention. Okay, because of the feelings and the love that you have for the person in the past. If you are in a coupling connection, I can already tell you again, it's irreconcilable differences. It's too much fighting, too much drama here, y'all. A lot of petty arguments, that type of thing. And this is long term. For a lot of you, either long term or you have history with this person. You've been knowing this person forever. You know this person for a long time. And for some odd reason, you guys cannot get along with this person anymore. This is, like I said before, someone who you probably thought would always be around. But that death card in that tower is showing you this is realizations that things are changing, things are different. Okay? So I do see a lot of drama and fighting here. Let's go ahead. Let's get your last card. Let's get that Four of Cups here for Taurus. Let's see what comes out here for Taurus. Four of Cups. Thank you. Oof, Star card at the bottom of the deck. I think this pretty much says it all before we even grab the other cards. It's something that you're hoping for, something that you're wishing for. And for a lot of you, if you're single, you want love. You want the right kind of love. Or you want to make something right with someone. It's just what it is. And for others, I feel like even if you feel like you were to leave this person, you're going to always feel like you have this karmic tie. Like no matter what you do, like you know it's not right. You know it's not right, but you feel like it's something in your soul that's like they're going to always be a part of me. They're going to always be a part of my heart. And that's what makes this tragic, because it's like reality, we can't be together. But at the same time, you got a piece of me. You got a piece of my soul. So here with the Six of Wands and the Justice card, again, the Star card talks about what you're hoping for, the right connection. The Six of Wands talks about you in a way losing hope. Because see, we're clarifying the Wands. We're clarifying why you are feeling this rejection and why are you feeling so discontent. It's because you don't feel like you're winning. You don't feel that way. You feel like there's always a problem in your relationships. This is what you've been experiencing. Do you think I'm going to leave it there? Hell no. Let's go ahead. Let's get your last few cards. I want to shuffle. I'm being told to shuffle. I'm being told to shuffle. I'm going to pull from the top. Last two cards for Taurus. All right. Oh, Empress in reverse. Jeez Louise. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This sucks. Because this is telling you why something isn't working. You guys have options. You do. Don't get this twisted. Don't think that just because you're looking at this, that this is not working. This is someone that you guys were stuck on. This is a particular person, whether you know who they are, and for some of you who you're going to be running across and you really like this person. Okay? You have all these queens in reverse. Here with the Empress card in the uprights, for some of you, this person have put you out of character. You are the Empress. That's you. So for a lot of you, you've acted out of character because of this person. You've done things, drinking, fighting, cursing. You've been doing things that you wouldn't even normally do because of them. So you see the reason why the Tower card is happening? You see the reason why the Death card is needed? This is universal, y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with you. It's like the universe is trying to break you of this drama, of this nonsense, to put you back in your emperor or your empress status. Some of you have lost money because of this, and some of you guys are just not grounded anymore. But you're not going to give. Now, that's one thing I love about the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles upright is not necessarily a fool, but she gives a lot. She gives her whole heart, her soul. She becomes a humanitarian in a relationship. So if the person is down on their luck, sometimes you don't even know when to say no. And when it is in reverse, it's like, oh yeah, no more of that. No more money. No more giving of my time or my energy. Now, see, this is when the drama is really going to hit the fan, because I feel like once you pull away from this, the person is going to feel that. But for you, the Queen of Pentacles is saying, and the Empress is saying, you're going to have to start stabling out. A lot of this has been very karmic for you here with the Justice card. So you've learned your lessons. and you are going to get what you want, but this is a transition for you. This is what I have for you, Taurus. I will